Hi, this is Greg Ham with KFAN Rochester and Laser 101.7 and Fox Country with Jason Zucker. We are in Eyota, and Jason, having a great wild season. Jason, first of all, tell us about your foundation, Give 16.
Yeah, Give 16 is basically a season-long campaign where we're allowing fans and companies and individuals like Maggie and to get involved and basically give back to the University of Minnesota Masonic Children's Hospital. And my wife Carly and I are building. The name is the Zucker Family Suite and Broadcast Studio, and it's basically a multi-purpose room where it's going to be a replica Wild Suite. And the other side is going to be a broadcast studio where children will be able to record TV shows, host radio segments, do music therapy. There will be a huge multi-purpose room down at the Masonic Children's Hospital.
What spurred on this idea?
Tucker Hellstrom was a young boy that we knew that passed away from osteosarcoma, and he was at Masonic Children's Hospital, and we got to know him very well and his family, and we basically wanted to continue his legacy and keep his legacy alive, and basically, Carly and I believe heavily in giving back to the community and using the platform that we have to do good within our community, and we felt that this was something that we were very, very passionate about and we wanted to run with.
And how did you arrive in Eyota? What brings you to Eyota today and get this entire elementary in an uproar?
This special young girl right here, Maggie, she did a hat day here at the school, and she raised quite a bit of money for the Give 16 campaign and going back to the University of Minnesota Masonic Children's Hospital. And she and the rest of the Rochester community did such a great job. And when Carly and I came up here earlier this year, and we've had companies get involved, and Maggie said she wanted to get involved and do something and just show how much she cared about the cause, and she's done a great job.
Maggie, how did you get this idea with the hat thing? What happened there? Who's your favorite hockey player?
Jason Zucker.
So, Jason, what's next for Give 16? I know you're building the studio. Did you call it?
Yeah, it's the Zucker Family Suite and Broadcast Studio, and it'll be ready. The construction will be done for the beginning of next hockey season. So right now we're in the funding stage. We're talking to companies, individuals, and anybody else that wants to get involved and donate their money or their resources in any way. And we've had so many great companies and individuals and little girls like Maggie, get involved and really want to help us out with our cause.
Jason, where do you see it in 10 years from now? What are your goals for it?
The main goal is to be able to give kids, their brothers, sisters, parents, aunts, uncles, anybody, and the children that are going through these horrific situations, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, 2 hours where they can just get their mind off of what they're going through and the situation that they're in. And we feel that this is going to be a great way to do that. Kyle Rudolph built an amazing end zone that is already up and running, and ours is going to be able to add to it on kind of a bit of a wing of the hospital where the kids are going to be able to go downstairs and just get away from the room, get away from the stress of what's going on, and just be kids again. And I think that's the biggest thing. And we hope that this lives on for as long as the hospital is there. And Carly and I are going to make it our mission to make sure that happens.
It takes a special professional athlete to do stuff like this, to give back so much. Was there somebody that spurred this on in you?
Well, I mean, I think myself and my wife Carly have always had that kind of heart where we wanted to give back in some way. My wife was doing it well before her and I ever met, and I tried to give back through team things that we did and give my time to youth hockey or the hospital or whatever it may have been. And so when we met Tucker Hellstrom and we fell in love with him and his family and saw the great work that hospital was doing, we knew that we wanted to give back there. And at that point, it was just finding a way to do it.
Maggie, it takes a special young lady to do something like this too. Thank you very much, and thanks for bringing Jason to Eyota. Who's your favorite hockey player?
Jason Zucker.
Okay.
Jason, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great rest of the season.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Minnesota Wild Jason Zucker in Eyota. Thanks to Maggie.